Hi, I'm Brian McCaddy, the Ward 1 City Councillor, and today we're at Westdale High School. We just are in the process of finalizing rebuilding the Westdale tennis courts, and it's one of the participatory budgeting projects in Ward 1. And today we're talking about that because we'd like you to propose new participatory budgeting projects. We've got $1.5 million that we spend each year, that you spend each year as citizens. And we thought it was important to show you the existing projects so you can get a sense of what's been funded, the kind of things you might propose. So that's the essence of where we're at today. So here we are, Westdale High School, fantastic historical Westdale High School on the tennis courts. And we're here with Annette Tunagai from the gym program here at the women's gym program at the school. And Annette, I wonder if you could tell us just a little bit about what's occurred here, both for the school and for the community.
Well, we've been waiting a long time for our tennis courts to be refurbished because it's been out of commission probably for a good 7, 8, maybe even 10 years. They were deemed unsafe, so we haven't had anything. We had weeds growing up all over the surfaces. The kids weren't even allowed to come in here just to use the surface to play different games, so it was very unusable space. Our program is very large. We have 4 to 5 classes a period going on, so we need the space in the spring and the fall, and so we really wanted to have these courts back again. Our tennis team, we practice at the Hamilton Tennis Club, and they were gracious enough to give us court time for free after school so that our kids could travel there and practice. But again, it's traveling off-site, so some kids who may live far away have to travel to school from a distance and then travel again down to the Hamilton Tennis Club. So it's great now that we have courts, that we can now have practices here. We might still use the Hamilton Tennis Club on other days, but we can have morning practices and lunch hour practices here. We have 2 fairly large teams, a junior and a senior team, so we can have both teams now practicing at the same time, one at the Hamilton Tennis Club and one here right on our own property. So
well, that's great. And as we're filming this, the Wimbledon tennis is on in UK, and a lot of great Canadian talent is going over there. So you wonder about the next great Canadian Wimbledon tennis person, maybe from the Westdale area.
That's right.
Who knows?
Well, we'd like to promote tennis because it is a lifelong activity. You can play for many years. So it would be nice to introduce the game to some kids that have never been exposed to tennis. So grade 9 is when we're going to introduce it, and it's going to be great to have it back into our program in phys ed and into the curriculum again.
Well, that's great. Thanks a lot, Annette.
You're welcome.
And obviously there's lots more that can be done here at Westdale High School too. It's a great school and school use for the students, but also for the community, and probably the soccer field next. We'll see if we continue to work on that. Yep, great. So again, folks, look at this as a project, as an example, and look at brianmccaddy.ca, my website, for more information on the participatory budgeting project and how you can submit your project and then vote on the projects that you want to see happen here in Ward 1. Thanks very much.